I guess when you seek validation from your dad at the age of 6 and it's met with, oh, you look like a Mexican hooker, you're probably going to develop some self-esteem issues.
One of people's greatest fears in life is public speaking. And if you really want to up the ante, try stand-up comedy.
What am I doing? I don't want to do this.
The truth is though, I never used to be scared. You know when you were a kid and you were always asked that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And kids would come up with those responses like, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be an astronaut, or I want to be a cowboy. I don't know what kids come up with. I was that weirdo child that from the age of about 8 knew that I wanted to be a comedian. I was always the funny girl. And if you met my parents, I think that you would realize that I didn't really have a choice in the matter. So I loved performing, I loved being on stage, I loved being able to embody these different characters and get away with making fun out of any situation or out of anybody, really. I loved the freedom of pretending and playing. It's like when I was on stage, I got to come alive and I got to be whoever I wanted to be, and I got to make people laugh. And if I could get people to laugh, that would disarm them. And if I could disarm people, then I felt safe. Along the way though, I was conditioned to believe that creativity wasn't valued. Instead, I was to let go of those dreams and start to focus on maths, science, rationale, and logic. I ended up doing a degree in health and behavioural science and ended up being a massive policy nerd. And then through a lot of struggle and pain and suffering, always trying to fit in the round hole when I was clearly the square peg.
Very gut nourishing.
I've come back to those performance roots. It was actually through a buttload of personal development and inner work that I came back to my heart and what really mattered to me. So in March 2020, before all this COVID malarkey went down, 25 years after 8-year-old Kirsty had the realization that she wanted to be a comedian, I finally took to the stage and did my first stand-up comedy gig.
Unique New York. Unique New York. The ocelot has oddly shaped feet. It's fine, it's funny, don't even worry, it's fine. Woo! A good friend of mine, Tom, thank you Tom, has asked me to do my first 5-minute set at the Bondi Comedy Club.
Yeah, no, high school was fun.
Yeah, it's one thing to be told that you're funny, and I know that generally speaking, I'm funny. Some people might find me offensive, but you know, everyone's got their own flavour.
Yeah, always caring more about what other people thought of you than actually expressing your authentic self. No.
But doing comedy is a whole different ball game.
But, you know, you'd always try and fit in, be the cool kid, drinking, drugs, anal bleaching.
Yeah, kind of, because I've gone over it quite a few times in my head now. I'm just like doubting it all, going like, oh God, like, yeah, is this even funny? Am I kidding myself? Like, it's just kind of words at this point in time.
Yeah, look, I'm getting a sense of a fear of failing, which is, you know, pretty legit.
Whichever way it goes, whether it's a raging success or it's a massive bomb, like, either way there's a learning and there's a growth in it.
In 90 minutes, I will be hitting the stage at Bondi Comedy Club to perform my first
stand-up comedy gig.
So let me tell you about that time where I'd been eating nothing but curry for 3 days and I clogged my Indian boyfriend's family's toilet with a giant turd. Later needed to be retrieved by a sweet little old lady wearing dishwashing gloves.
I've done 3 poos, and I'm sure there's more to come before I get up on stage. I'm just second guessing whether it's funny, and it's just so interesting how much anxiety this has brought up in me.
You don't know fear until you've got a woman with the virtues of the Dalai Lama elbow deep in your shit. True story.
Oh, but I feel like this is something I need to do. People are paying to come and see it, so just that little bit of extra pressure, but I'm just gonna do my best and choose to be in my power, choose to be entertaining, and just, yeah, create a vibe and own it.
There's the fake eyebrows, the fake eyelashes, the fake hair, the fake tan, fake nails and the big fake tits, but it really doesn't matter what you do to that aging meat suit of yours, Karen, you will always be a cunt.
For me, it's always been about spreading joy, and I now know why I love it so much. Even though it scares the shit out of me, I like that I can bring light to the heaviness of life that we can so often feel. And that is a gift that I wish to continue to share. And remember to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any raw, real, and relatable content in the future. Peace, homies.